Hello all. In today's session 3, we will be discussing about some more topics from Unit 1, Advertising as a Tool of Communication. Advertising and personal selling. The importance and the role of personal selling is, what is personal selling? Personal selling is a technique of selling a product face to face, discussing, communicating face to face with the help of a good communication skills and interpersonal skills. Also, the personal selling requires a strategy or a technique for decisions. Also, the sales person should represent the company, the product, the brand to the consumers. Also, it becomes more easy for the consumer to understand the product, to experience the product. Thus, the consumer or the receiver shows interest towards the product. Thus, it is very important advertising and personal selling plays together during a marketing. Here, in personal selling is mostly face to face, in which one person who is a salesman trying to convince the consumer in buying a product with his interpersonal skills, with a very good communication techniques, and to create motivation to buy the product, try the product. The main agenda behind this personal selling is to attract the consumers and selling the product in a faster phase. And the personal selling is also a method in which the salesperson uses his complete abilities in making an attempt to make a sale of the product. Also, in this personal selling, it gives the touch, personal touch from the salesperson to the end user or the consumer. The salesperson usually interacts with the consumers, get to know more about the requirements of their needs and necessities. This way, it will be easy to convince the consumer about the product. And the companies always want to spread awareness about the product, for which it will be adopting an approach called face to face or person to person. This technique or selling technique involves various understandings of the customer needs. The salesperson conveys or convince the consumer to make them understand the need of their necessities. The salesperson usually meets or visits the potential consumers or the potential audience to attempt to make them aware about the new product that are being launched by the company. It could be older products as well, or it could be a newly launched products as well. Now, thus the personal selling becomes a very important factor in selling the product, thus building the awareness to the maximum number of population to know and understand about the product. Usually the conversations could be person to person or face to face. Either it could be a telephonic call or any other social media calls, only audio or audio visual as well. Now, the selling involves various aspects. Thus, it becomes a very important aspect in convincing the consumer. Now, we will know some of the differences between advertising and personal selling. On what basis the advertising and personal selling is behaving? In the basis of form, advertising, it is an important tool of communication or a form of communication. Ads, giving ads everywhere gives the communication to the consumers or the targeted audience. When it comes to personal selling, it is a very personal form, that is interactive form of selling. Next, what is the reach of advertising? It reaches at masses, at huge quantity, at large number of people can be approached at a same time. And how does it reach? For example, we sit and watch movies in theaters as an audience. There are certain advertisements are broadcasted on the screen, and it reaches to the large number of people, large number of audiences at a same time. In personal selling, how does it reach? What is the reach to the consumer. It's only a limited person to person in a limited time period. Limited number of people and limited number of in limited time. What could be the cost? The cost of the advertising, the information or the message or the communication to reach is very, very low. Whereas in case of personal selling, the cost per person is very high, as the person or the salesman should be paid for his job that he does in conveying the message to the consumer. Next, medium or media. Medium could be generally a mass media such as visual platforms, audio visual platforms, and combined together such as TVs, radios, internet, etc., newspapers, magazines, etc. And in personal selling, it makes the salesperson to connect the prospective buyer, real buyer. This is the advantage. Next is the flexibility. The advertising is very flexible in order to convey the message or deliver the message. And also, it also influences that the message delivered cannot be adjusted to the buyer needs. And this personal selling, it is very, very flexible, as the salesperson can be adjusted to fit the consumer needs, because the salesperson always tries to convince the targeted consumers. Time. This advertising can cover wide market in a short time. As we discussed earlier about the reach. What is the reachability of the message to the large number of people at a same time? So the time consuming for conveying the message for wider range of market is happening in a very short time. And in personal selling, it takes a lot of time to cover the entire conversation, communication, and also at the same time it needs a specific space for the conveying the message. And type of message. In advertising, the message of an advertiser is standardized. A standard message or a fixed message is designed by an advertiser to convey the message. Whereas in personal selling, the messages that are conveyed by a salesperson or the salesman is adjusted according to the various customer needs and also various audiences, various kinds of audiences or the various types of end users. And now, feedback. In advertising, it lacks feedback. When the message or the communication is passed from the source to the receiver, it becomes difficult to get feedback from the consumers. Whereas in personal selling, it gives a direct and immediate response from the receiver or the audience or the target consumers. And role. In advertising, it helps in creating the interest of the consumer in buying the product, showing the interest to the buying of the product. It helps in the process of providing the process of decision making by the consumer. Utility. What is the utility of advertising? Advertising is very much useful to the ultimate end user, ultimate consumer, by creating awareness about the product. Here the utility in terms of personal selling, it is more useful to intermediate the trades and retailers. The salesperson can personally stand with traders and retailers such as supermarkets, stores, showrooms, etc. Next is advertising and sale promotion. Advertising and sale promotion is a set or the tool to stimulate the demand in particular product and increase the brand awareness for the targeted audience. Also, this will be in a very short time, limited time. It also creates a feeling of sensitiveness, generates interest to the consumer in order for him to become the lead to buy the product. And this sale promotion keeps the consumers engaged always for buying the product. As we all know that this sale promotion is not a long lasting. It always has a limited time period. It could be in the form of time, it could be in the form of discounts, it could be in the form of special offers, also during seasonal offers, sales that are made during the seasonal festival offers. In today's world, most of the products or most of the e-commerce have the best sale promotion for selling their products through online by giving a special offers or discounts for a limited time period. And also the sale promotion includes the free trials for a limited time, also discount coupons and buy one get one free deals, and also the sale promotion pushes these promotions hence buying the product by the consumers or the end users on a faster phase. The specific period that demands that could be higher than the normal. The demand could be higher than the normal sales. Now, the difference between advertising and sale promotion is it mostly have a strategy that involves in marketing and sales, whereas sale promotion is always in a limited time period or limited time frame. The end goals of the sale promotion is to be the product to be appealing according to the needs and necessities of the targeted audience. It also seeks the prospective consumers that become a trustworthy on the brands. Also grab the attention of the targeted audience. The end goal always is not the sale in advertising or just to make a sale. It is also a stage of sale by introducing prospective products by the company. The sale promotion is strictly about moving products, services, and are designed mainly to appeal to the final consumers, end users. And it also involves in number of indirect methods of creating desire to the targeted audience. Salespersons are not always meant to be hidden in any way. For example, a skateboard company that involved in advertising that might describe about the material or the raw material that are being used to make the skateboard, the capabilities and the strength of the wheels, quality of the wheels, quality of the board. So all these criteria describe through sale and advertising. Now, the differences on what basis the advertising and sale promotion is all about. The time duration taken in advertising is long time, and the time consuming in terms of sale promotion is short term. The definition here for the advertising is advertising is a one-way communication of a message by an identified sponsor whose purpose is non-personal promotion of products or services to the potential consumers. Whereas the sale promotion usually involves an immediate incentives for the buyers, immediate desire to the buyers, satisfaction to the buyers. It can also involve in proper information about the product, brand and company. And the price for advertising is very expensive, and the price for sale promotion is not that expensive. So the time, the suitable, and mostly the advertising is more suitable for medium to large companies, whereas sale promotion is always suitable to small to large companies. Sales in terms of advertising should be attempted that it will lead to the sales. The sales should always have a sale promotion directly related to the sales. So in advertising gives an advertisement in the various media such as newspapers about the major product that are to be launching. And in salesperson it gives a free product, coupons, etc. The purpose of advertising is to increase the sales and brand building. The purpose of sale promotion is to increase sales, and thus resulting advertising is little slowly, and the sale promotion will be in a faster pace. This is the one of the example for the sale promotion through e-commerce, that a great Indian festival sale. So this is one of the very good example for a sale promotion. End of session 3. Thank you.